Hi Juliette, it's Matt here from Toronto, Canada in the Doctor Who room, confessing my love of Doctor Who here in Canada. I gotta tell you, I wanted to show you some of the cool things we have here in Nerd Town. So check it out. I know you like Doctor Who, so I'm going to show you some of the things I've been collecting over the last 32 or so years, and you can see what you think. So check it out. I have a remote control Dalek from the 70s with its own little inlaid Dalek and the remote control. Of course, a Doctor Who Dalek clock. Very important, so you always know when to exterminate. Check this out. Little unusual thing. My girlfriend made a baby's first time traveler book out of some fabric that she found, and inside it has the Impossible Astronaut, it has Cybermen and Amy Pond. So one day, my time baby, whenever it comes, will have something to play with. I also have, check it out, when I'm feeling a little alone, I can have a Dalek tell me what to do. Uh-oh. They're very passionate about their work. At any rate, the Master, of course, is cool. I've also been collecting sonic screwdrivers for some time, which I like to use as a pointing device. Sometimes at family dinners, I just go past the ketchup. I have Doctor Who magazines from the 70s, which are a big thing for me. I always love those. So we have a whole bunch of those. Your viewers are welcome to come and peruse the library. Speaking of library, I also have all of the Target books written about Doctor Who. Some were made into movies and others were not, but all were written by Terrence Dicks, or a fair chunk of them. And I have the index guide to go with it, which is cool. The VHSs, which no one cares about and no one can read anymore, are all Doctor Who episodes, but the DVDs, of course, this shelf is nothing but Tom Baker episodes, the man I love. So he's there, and of course he's here with Davros. Should have let his hand go so he can push the button down and be rid of them. That's what I would have done. But check this out also. Doctor Who Marvel comic books. This one is issue number 1. Hard to find, and I'm quite pleased to have it. I have a bunch of them here, which I used to collect. Of course, if you look up here, stuff that you know from wherever, but I'm sure you know what the exploding TARDIS means. Things aren't good. Over here, various things, but this is really cool. A crossover statue of Matt Smith and on David Tennant's body with Tennant's sonic screwdriver, made by these guys right here. A little plug. There was only 1,000 of them made, so if you can get one, I urge you to get one. It's very cool. And also get yourself a TARDIS cookie jar too. They're important. The other thing I really like, one day I hope to have a Doctor Who pinball machine for my basement to go along with my Miss Pac-Man machine and other things. And so I have little Doctor Who pinball machine replacement pieces. I have each one of the Doctors here, and I have some other pieces back here as well. And then one day the house will not operate on a light or on a key, but with the TARDIS keys. Old and new, but I have to figure out a locking mechanism for that first. And of course, when you're on the road, all of these Doctor Who, they've all been transferred into digital, and I have my jump drive made up to look like a TARDIS, so that's kind of cool. So I bring that on the road with me, so I'm never alone without the Doctor. And of course, for when the weather gets cold here in Canada, sweatshirts and tote bags. And for when the weather gets really cold here in Canada, of course, Tom Baker's scarf. It goes from here all along underneath the TARDIS lights. It goes down and around. There's 24 feet of it, which is kind of long, I know, but that's the way it goes. And finally, I just wanted to show you a couple of other things. Juliette, I know you're a new Doctor Who fan, new episode, so check this out. I have the Genesis Ark with the 3 Daleks and the actual Ark inside there, which is really cool. Hello, Matt Smith. And of course, something for the car one day. I never brake for Daleks. I would probably, but still, probably thinking about running them over. So that, and of course the other normal things you might see in a Doctor Who room collection, some stuff from HMV, blankets and buttons with all the Doctors on them. Oddly missing Tom Baker's, because he's on my suit. But finally, before I go, I wanted to tell you one more thing. You need to go to tfury.com. I don't work for them, I'm not endorsing them, but I am kind of endorsing them because I think their shirts are cool, and they have lots of Doctor Who stuff. And these shirts are 3D, so you get to wear this shirt. You can give out the 3D glasses, and then look at the shirt, and it appears in 3D. So that's kind of cool. And of course, I'm in Canada. You're in America. Friends are all over the world, so I tell you what you should do is you should go to Royal Mail and you should get some Doctor Who stamps with either the original Doctors on it, or you could get them with the Master and the Sontarans. Sontar. Ha! And other things. And I think you should get some of those stamps, take the stamps, put it on an envelope, write me a letter, and say whatever you think about this room. Or you could just use it digitally. But I like old school. So Juliette, write me a letter, get some stamps. Come and we will play in the Doctor Who room. It's always open for you and your mom and dad anytime you want. So welcome to come back anytime you like. Hope to see you soon, Juliette. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.